Not even a little bit sober. I'm gonna let it all out. I wanna listen to feel. I don't wanna hear if you move like me. I don't wanna feel, I don't wanna go. I don't wanna hear if you move like me.
It's like Mario over here, right?
Think so?
I know what the fuck's going on with these fucking YouTube fights.
So you knew he was gonna win, no doubt.
There was doubt, but I was like 70-30 Jake.
Who do you think could beat him? That's like not like obviously a superstar. Like, do you think Canelo beats him?
Points.
I feel like Canelo would absolutely fuck him up.
I don't think he's knocking out Jake Paul. No.
You don't think so?
No. Wanna know why?
Jake's
Weight classes are a thing.
height.
Yeah, but I mean, like, still,
Floyd
I
Mayweather.
feel like he's just, like you said, he's not good with the combos, and Canelo's just going to be piecing you up on those things. He
This is
won't
true,
stop.
but I don't think he's gonna have the power to knock out the heavier guy.
Fair.
Ask Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather how that went.
That's very true.
Logan Paul got the shit kicked out of him.
Do you think Floyd was just toying with him? No. Do you think
No,
Floyd
no.
was just having fun?
No.
Not going for the knockout?
I think he was trying to kill Logan Paul. And
To be
couldn't.
fair though, I don't think Floyd has like that huge knockout power. But
Not
I think
anymore,
I think
no.
Canelo does though. So it could be a little different maybe.
But
But
look what happened when Floyd fought Canelo. Sunned him. Toyed him.
Floyd knows how to win a boxing match, that's for sure.
Motherfucker knows how to go. And
He knows how to dodge punches too. I don't know.
I mean,
Jake could dodge them.
there's a couple guys.
He's not going to see it coming. Dude.
Motherfucker's got that sweet
Not the
sound.
power, but he's got the speed. I
Motherfucker-
think speed beats power. Sometimes.
I mean, listen, I know Canelo's gonna beat the shit out of him. There's no one, they're never gonna fight to begin with, so we can kill that.
That's what I said, not big with names. Who thinks like a smaller name guy? Still be like a big name. But
Tommy
not like
Fury
huge
will
name.
cause him problems.
That'd be a good fight.
This is because I think Jake's a better boxer, not better technical boxer, but I think Jake knows how to implement a game plan more. I think that would be not an issue for him. Tommy has pace and Tommy has pressure. Tommy does not have timing, so he would come in to throw those wild combinations that he does throw, and he would get fucking NyQuil.
I feel like he's also going to have the pressure of knowing, like, all right, I'm a Fury, and if I lose to this guy, I might die.
And that's
I
why
might not make it home.
That's why whenever it was originally announced that those guys were going to fight, I took Jake and he took Tommy.
Yeah.
I thought Jake was going to crack or not Jake. I thought Tommy was going to crack under
The
the
pressure
Yeah.
of the Gypsy King.
No, the Gypsy Junior. Fucking. Tyson made a fucking fool of himself the other day too. Fucking.
Still bad, dude.
I know. I mean,
That's the definition of just like weight classes, dude. That dude does not.
he's a fucking cheat code. He is a
long
fucking
arms.
Sasquatch.
And he just
He can
bombs,
he can
bro.
touch his fucking toes standing straight up. I mean, motherfucker is impressive. Not only that, he can also box too. So not only is he 270, fucking with the wingspan of a bus, he can also fucking
Dice it up.
Man can fucking dice some people up. Who else? It looks like it's gonna be Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul next.
I think Nate Diaz. I gotta go with the dog, dude.
I don't think so.
I love Nate Diaz.
I
but
feel like at least that fight will go the whole distance. No way he gets knocked out.
I think he gets knocked out.
I think he gets knocked unconscious. I think
Nate Diaz knocked
yes.
unconscious.
I think you
Not
find
okay.
I think you find his head in the fifth row.
I think early too.
Wanna know why? Because knockdowns in boxing are 10 times more important than knockdowns in UFC.
That's what I'm saying. He might get points lost, but no way he gets knocked out.
Has he ever fought somebody who hits as hard as Jake Paul?
Brother.
Who?
Anybody.
Who?
Not anybody. That dude just will, I promise you, he will not get knocked out. That man is the absolute definition of a savage.
I genuinely think, and I fucking love Nate Diaz. Love him. Motherfucker is a dog. I love him. I honestly think that would be the easiest payday of Jake Paul's career.
I think he could win by points.
No, I
still
think
he's
he wins by decapitation. I think he would fucking get. I don't get it. Hold on. I got the screensaver coming up again. But I mean,
No way. No. He will take his glove off and bitch slap the fuck out of that dude mid fight, and still keep going. Bloody as shit. Don't get me wrong. He's gonna be gushy, but he ain't gonna back down.
UFC's more of like, all right. let's look at all the factors of this. Jake's going to make Nate come up to 185. Nate has never fought at 185 in his life, but he will because he's Nate Diaz and he doesn't give a fuck. By the way, backstage of the fight, fucking Jake has like this breathing coach. Nate Diaz slapped the fuck out of him.
That's literally what I'm telling you, dude.
Funniest shit
He
I've ever seen
don't
in my
give
life.
a shit.
He doesn't care, but boxing is not mixed martial arts. I need Nate to be in a boxing stance. I need Nate to fucking have his hands up here, throw a jab. How you gonna slap people with a fucking boxing glove?
I just told you he's gonna take that motherfucker off and slap him.
Mid-fight.
Oh, he's gonna find out a way.
I mean, if it's a street fight, that's a different story. But this is not a street fight. This is boxing. If if Ben Askren fights fucking Jake Paul in a street fight, Jake Paul's losing his leg. I mean, I just don't see it.
I will agree to disagree.
I just don't see it. I honestly think, like, and Nate Diaz has never been flatlined, right? Has he ever been flatlined?
No,
I don't think so.
That's my point.
But he's been knocked down multiple times. If he doesn't get flatlined, he gets.
Are you
TKO.
saying like a TKO, or are you talking that as like a knockout? Like just, cause I can see him getting knocked
I
out so
think
many
he would-
times they call it.
I think
maybe.
I think he would be lucky if he got a TKO.
So you think this dude's straight gonna flatline this dude?
I think he would get flatlined. And I honestly don't think it would be any competition at all. And this is coming from a Nate Diaz fan.
Man.
Dude, I fucking hate Jake Paul. And I love Nate Diaz. I don't see it at all. I really don't see it. I think he gets fucking NyQuil slept.
Bold call.
I mean, I would put that, and I'm Mystic Mario. I'd put the fucking house on it. So if that happens, which Nate Diaz, he's fighting KSI next, I think. So I don't even think that is going to happen. But
You think KSI is gonna beat him?
yeah. Yes. I don't think he's going to flatline him. I think he's going to win by TKO.
Points. I'd be like, you know what? We could argue that.
If Nate finds a way to not get referee stoppage, he's going to lose by unanimous decision regardless. But there's going to be a
is what it
referee
is.
stoppage.
Oh,
How many times can you get knocked down before fucking referee stops it?
I feel like one of his disadvantages, he bleeds so easy. So he's just gonna look like he's gushing. He's gonna be like, I'm good, dude. I promise you. Like, I'm good to go.
I think he'll bleed less in this one.
I don't know.
12-ounce gloves? No. You're not throwing ham
Hey.
bones at the other guy.
Yeah. So you're furthering my point. This dude will not get knocked out. This dude's getting fist to his face.
I don't
No
think so.
glove.
No.
Ethan,
I don't think so. I think he's getting hit. I think when he comes, he gets into a ring with somebody who's been boxing against somebody who has more power than anybody he's fought before
More precise.
and more precise. Which the most precise fight Nate Diaz has ever fought is Conor McGregor, correct? Is
duh,
that fair to say?
very.
Hardest hit he's ever taken was from Conor McGregor, right? Conor McGregor gets flatlined by Jake Paul too. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're wild, man.
I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell you.
you are right. This is a bold call here. Bold call.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm riding or
I
dying
think
with
he's going
him.
to get TKO'd or he's going to get
I
flatlined.
think TKO'd.
I'm sorry. What does Conor fight at? 155? That's a 30-pound weight difference. Conor's what?
Do you see what he's looking right now? That boy's looking.
Huge.
Dick.
now.
Okay, so speed.
Yeah.
See you later. That's gone. Now
Just him
what?
down a little bit.
He's going to have that left hand. It's going to be great. He's going to land. He's going to land.
Exactly. Well, has Jake Paul faced somebody that's going to hit as hard as he will hit? That dude's a hard.
Does
hitting-
Anderson Silva hit harder than Conor McGregor?
Not at the age of 47. No.
I don't think that's true at all.
I 100%.
Does Tyron Woodley hit harder than Conor McGregor?
That's the,
I would not think so.
no. Connor hits
Silva.
hard, bro.
I think weight is a
No, weight is
massive
huge.
factor.
That's what I'm saying. If he's
I
that
mean,
weight, though,
For
what's the
starters, that fight's going to be at, because Jake's not coming down to 175.
What's Jake usually fight at?
He fought 186 against Anderson.
You're telling me he wouldn't go down to fight Conor McGregor? I guarantee you he would, just
Once he
because
saw the
that
paycheck
dude, that
coming.
will be the biggest paycheck he has ever seen in his life.
No, I think he's going to try and convince Conor to come up.
And I don't think
Why?
Conor, but Conor calls the shots, not that dude. I'll put it that
I
way.
think Conor's A side.
Conor's what?
A side
What the fuck's that mean?
means like he gets the larger pay.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Think
He's
so?
the biggest draw in sports.
Yeah.
Not ever, but he's a big draw, dog.
I agree.
No doubt he gets the majority. It's like him, like, who got the bigger majority? Like Floyd. You know, obviously Floyd's going to get big majority. Connor's right up there.
I don't even. I mean, I'm gonna say it now. I don't even think that's a competition. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I don't see Conor McGregor.
I think Conor would do better than Nate Diaz would.
Oh fuck, 100%. Because
I think Nate
Conor
Diaz
can,
would get knocked out.
Conor can
easily,
box. Conor
but-
can box.
Yeah.
But
He's
Connor's
almost still too small.
gas tank sucks. Now he's heavier, so now it's really gonna suck.
No.
8 to 10 round fight. What happens when we get same thing that happened when he fought Floyd Mayweather? What happens when we get to round 6, round 7, round 8? Conor can't keep his hands up. Conor can't throw combinations anymore. Conor can't throw power anymore. I think he gets.
Cold calls, man.
I honestly, I just don't believe it. I think he would, I can't. And I hate saying it. I do.
Seems like he loves saying that.
No, but I'm tired of looking on Twitter and being like, oh, Nate Diaz and Conor would slap this guy. I don't believe that for a second.
I think it'd be a fight. I got faith in the boys.
No, I don't even think it'd be a fight. I think it would be Conor McGregor. I think it would be Jake Paul victimizing UFC legends. And by the way, when it comes to Conor McGregor, when he comes back to the UFC, he ain't beating anybody anyway. So, who's he going to beat?
I have faith in the dog. I have faith in him. He says it. He makes me believe, man.
Yeah. He said he was going to beat Dustin Poirier, too.
No? Okay, granted, who knows that fight would have gone if he does not snap his leg in half. You can say
if
all
we're-
you want, but we will never, ever know.
If
Could have
we
been
were-
a crazy second round.
I guess.
I
We
trust
were
my-
basing it off how that first round was going. What happens
You
when...
can't do that, though. UFC, anything's possible.
What happened in Conor Dustin 2? Right?
Conor destroyed him the first
Conor
round.
was beating the shit out of him
Actually, basically the second round
in
too.
the first and second round.
Leg checks caught up to him.
Leg checks caught up to him.
He got caught.
The
Got
checks.
caught. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Third fight comes around. It's the first round.
He's gonna-
Dustin Poirier's not afraid of Conor McGregor anymore. He's not afraid of how hard Conor hits. Doesn't matter. He's piecing Conor up a little bit. Oh, now he's got Conor on the ground. Now he's driving that bony fucking elbow into the side of Conor's temple. Now Conor's bleeding.
To be fair though, Conor got some good elbows in there. On top
Yeah.
of Poirier's nasty.
I think that fight. I think that fight goes on to Conor McGregor getting tapped out or submitted, if that fight continues. And then
See, I think he's going to catch him. He's not afraid of him, so he's going to be more willing to go forward, but still Conor
I
McGregor
just
still
think-
can knock you out.
I just think it's easier said than done. When
I
was the last
agree.
time he knocked anybody out?
It's been a while.
Donald Cerrone.
Beat the shit
I could
of
knock
him.
out Donald Cerrone.
Oh, my God.
That's
Now we're talking something different. The cowboy?
that's an exaggeration. I love Donald, but Donald,
He's old.
He ain't beating anybody either. And
No.
I thought
I
he
don't-
retired.
didn't he get head kicked?
That's-
He got shoulder striked in the head kick. Didn't
oh,
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
So he didn't even get left hand knocked out. Conor couldn't knock out Floyd Mayweather. He got victimized by Khabib.
I wouldn't say that. It still went 4 rounds, man. Still had it in him. He
And
didn't
what?
get tapped like
And what?
second, third round like old boys did. Like
And what?
Poirier did.
When he fought who?
Khabib. Still went the 4th round.
He had the best round against Khabib that anybody's ever had. I'll
Proving
give you
points
that.
here. So he didn't get victimized. He got his ass beat. But everybody gets their ass beat. by
What do you
Bull Boy.
define victimized as? Because I define it victimized as is when somebody puts me in a fucking neck crank for 3 minutes straight. That's
So you're saying that everybody fights is victimized them pretty much. Khabib. That's
everybody.
what he
who fight-
does. That's what he does. To everybody.
Yes.
Makes him tap.
Yes, because I think Khabib's kind of a cheater.
How?
Because he's like naturally 190 and he comes down to 157 or 155 and almost dies in a weight cut to get there.
Hey, man. If
He
you can
should be
do it,
fight-
might as well do it.
He should be fighting in 170. But hey, let me cut 30 pounds so then I can be 25 pounds heavier than everybody else. And not only that, I'm one of the greatest wrestlers in the world and I could just ragdoll people.
That he does.
Is Khabib going to 170? Does he ragdoll Colby Covington? No. Does he ragdoll Usman? No. Does he ragdoll Leon Edwards? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because anybody could
Leon
ragdoll Leon Edwards.
Edwards. I'd bet money on Leon Edwards losing his next fight
To Usman?
to anyone. Well, to
They're
top
fighting
three.
Don't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Colby Shamaya.
You almost said
Yeah,
cum
no.
shot.
I know. It's easier to say.
The
It
cum shot.
really is. It really
Their
is.
fight-
Just slips off the tongue.
That's gonna be that. That's gonna be that England fight.
Yeah.
Is it's gonna be Leon versus Usman too.
I think Usman's gonna win.
I think he's.
Take him to the
Unless the
round.
chin's gone now, dude. It can only take one time to get that chin gone. Might get caught again.
Ah.
No way. I think that was just the luckiest thing in the world.
I think that's gonna be a murder. I think Usman's gonna kill him. And by the way, on that card, this conversation of Khamzat versus
Colby,
Colby.
that'd be tough. There'd be a lot of shit talking at the press conferences between everybody.
I'm a Colby guy.
I'm not shocked.
I fucking love Colby.
I'm not
Covington.
surprised.
Why? Because he's a villain?
He's a big villain, dog.
Wanna know
He
why?
just says some of the most ignorant things I've ever heard in my life.
He's the
man.
nicest person in real life, though. It's a character. He's Ric Flair.
I'm hip, but still,
love it.
dog. I feel like there's a certain lines you shouldn't cross. But
Conor McGregor said he was gonna fuck Dustin's wife and call them a hoe whenever.
it was
well,
savage. But I don't
So
think
that's savage.
No, I don't think it should have crossed those lines. Absolutely not. I just like Conor. I don't like Conor for the villain. Conor. I like Conor when he was like up and
The
coming.
biggest baby face in the company.
Dude did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I still respect him, so I'm still gonna respect him. But like, I don't agree. You shouldn't be saying things that, if it's like, you know what I'm saying, you should only talk about that person. Shouldn't talk about people's religion and family.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Shouldn't do that stuff. So I don't think Conor's in the right, but
I think that Colby's. I just love him. I mean, he's a character. I think he's a baby face right now. After the Usman fight, he's one of the biggest baby faces in the company. Ragdolled Jorge Masvidal. That was a personal fight. I mean, if that fight happens on the Usman card, it's going to be a 3-round fight. That favors Khamzat.
or you don't think, dude? Can you only make championships 5 rounds, or you still make it a 5-rounder?
I think it can only be a 3-round fight.
I think unless they're main events, but
Yeah,
they
I think
usually
unless you're the
get
main
a
event.
championship.
What about like the co-main event? Still get that benefit?
I mean, I guess Dana White can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, it
but,
is. It's Dana White's business. So
But I think that would be 3 rounds.
that'd be interesting.
That would scare me a little bit
That
as a
would.
Colby fan.
Yeah.
But at the same time, who has Khamzat fought besides Gilbert Burns? And he almost lost to Gilbert Burns. Right?
Yeah, it was close.
I don't know. Khamzat's not the biggest villain in the company, so.
Because he didn't make weight.
Yeah.
It was kind of bizarre.
Fucking Dana White tried to murder Nate Diaz.
Yeah, that would have.
What a fucking.
What do you think of that fight?
The one that should have happened.
Yeah, Diaz versus Chimaev.
I think it goes about as well as Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz.
I don't think Nate would win, but I think it'd go a little longer than people expect.
I know.
I could see it going the distance.
You could?
Nope. I don't see it going out around 1. I'm just saying, fucking, this guy's fucking Khamzat's kind of a cheater too.
How big he is?
He's
He's
fucking
huge,
massive.
dog.
He has to take those massive weight cuts just to get to this weight.
I think
Who
he's-
did he fight on the Diaz card
Is
again?
it cheating?
Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland?
Yeah,
How did that go for Kevin
You
Holland?
got this.
but I think Diaz is a better wrestler. Well,
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but Khamzat's just naturally heavier. He would get fucking dropped on his. I think it would go the same exact way. Khamzat would run in there, grab Diaz, drop him on his head, and proceed to just fucking.
Keep coming at him.
And I love Nate Diaz. I fucking love Nate Diaz. But I just,
Dogging the man.
I'm sorry. To be fair, he fought Ferguson, right?
Yeah, and he
He beat
killed
the
him.
shit out of Ferguson. Is that fair?
We won, yeah.
Who did Nate Diaz fight and beat? When was the last time Nate won a fight? Besides that, Connor?
No, there's been more fights since then.
He fought Connor again, lost. I think he
Yeah.
should have won that fight, but he lost.
Yeah, then
He fought Masvidal, got buried.
Oh, the Leon Edwards fight.
Yeah.
He could have won that if he didn't point.
I don't think he's beaten anybody. I mean, there's guys he could beat, like the older guys who are his age, but at the same time, you can't beat the younger guys.
Look at him walk with his Mario. I forgot he had it on.
Trying to find Peach in there. She's at Bowser's crib. I'm sorry, man.
It's like the screensaver turns on. It's doing that a lot more today than it used to.
Usually takes like an hour, right?
If it's like a wireless remote, bro, just keep the shit right here next to you and just shake it.
I don't want to oh, that's actually kind of smart.
Yeah. I was hoping now you're just. I don't think you're using these brain cells, man. If you're talking this now and then this Nate Diaz stuff.
That big brain stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm. Doctor said I got a big frontal lobe.
What the fuck?
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's just that's just the way I feel, and
I respect it.
and I just don't see it going any other way whenever I look at the past fights. And so yeah, Conor. So as far as the Jake Paul goes, and then we'll move on to the next subject. As far as the Jake Paul fight goes, he's either to answer your question that you asked 20 minutes ago that we forgot to really answer.
Yeah, we went a lot of different routes.
Who do I think beats?
Yeah. Who do you think's like in the talks that you said Fury? Who do you think's that's in the talks to fight him that could beat him?
I think when KSI fights him, KSI will beat him.
Really?
Because KSI's got pace. KSI's got pressure.
You've been drinking too much of that prime water, dog.
I mean, if they fought today, right now,
No, I think I like KSI.
Jake Paul's going to win.
He's got a gassy drink, we'll say.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it is.
It's fantastic.
But that being said, I need to see more from JJ before I can make that assumption. But I think that JJ has the components that are necessary to beat Jake Paul. But he doesn't have better technique than Jake. And he doesn't have the defensive timing to get out of that overhand right that I think. So I think if they fought today, as far as what I've seen, he would get clipped. But I think when they do fight, which is going to be in 2023, I mean, I'm going to pick JJ because he's my guy. But I think he could win. As far as the other names that we talked about, Canelo's going to beat the shit out of him on points.
I don't think they'll fight.
They're never going to fight.
Same there, Conor. It's not realistic.
Conor's locked in the UFC contract until the day he dies, so that's never going to happen either.
I also feel like Conor would do it just in case that risk of him getting knocked out with Jake Paul is there. He's not risking that noise. He ain't that dumb.
For what? If what?
If they were to ever fight, I don't think he'd ever do it because just the
Conor?
risk of you getting knocked out by Jake Paul will make you a laughing stock in the world.
And he doesn't even.
And
have a
he
paycheck.
does not want to. Yeah, he's got enough money. He's chilling.
That's why most people fight Jake.
That's fair. All right. And then the Nate Diaz thing, we talked about that. I think Nate Diaz
Dog.
gets killed. But I don't think that's going to happen because I think KSI's next opponent's going to be
What
Nate
we
Diaz.
should see is like a tag team: Jake Paul, Logan Paul versus the Diaz brothers. A little wild. 4 men in a cage going crazy.
In a cage.
Oh, if it's a cage, if it's
Okay,
in
a
the
ring.
UFC,
I've got a ring. If it's going to a ring going
Oh.
crazy, that'd be kind of crazy.
Is it a boxing match?
Yeah, but like, I guess there's no rules. It's just go.
Just go. All right.
Start
Yeah, I'll
swinging.
take the Diaz's. But I think that fight's even worse for Nick.
Yeah, he's just gonna have to like hope to just wait till Nate like, chirps him a little bit and then sneak in. Just get him.
I don't think they have the boxing technique to do it. I'm just saying. And then as far as other Jake Paul future opponents, you got Uriah Hall. That doesn't go well for Uriah.
I think
Hall.
Silva's harder than Hall.
Yeah.
I realistically think that Jake Paul's not going to lose until he fights JJ. And
Yeah.
that's still...
You still have a good pay-per-view. A lot of hype.
That's going to be the high... Jake KSI?
Yeah,
That's going to be the
huge.
highest pay-per-view fight. I think that's definitely going to be top 5 of all time.
Oh yeah.
KSI Logan is.
Think so?
KSI Logan is I believe the number 5 highest selling pay-per-view of all time of fights.
Interesting.
Isn't that crazy?
It's kind of bizarre.
At least on DAZN. I think that fight does 2 million pay-per-view buys. That easily sells out Wembley Stadium of 80,000 fans. That's a fucking... The world will stop. Yeah, if I got-
I don't wanna hear if you like me. I don't wanna feel, I don't wanna go. I don't wanna hear if you like me. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna hear if you like me. I don't wanna feel, I don't wanna go. I don't wanna hear I don't wanna hear, can you learn?